So you got some big goals.
Yeah.
How are you going to get there? Right? Like, what do you think you need to do to attain these types of goals?
I mean, obviously I got to kick it up a notch, like it's definitely going to take some time. It's not going to be anything easy as it has been. It hasn't been anything easy. So I think, just basically staying resilient at the end of the day, staying grounded, trusting my strategy, knowing that everything is going to work out, manifesting good thoughts, being around good energy and just adapting good habits, honestly, bro. Like being disciplined is a big thing too. I wasn't as disciplined and patient as I am now, as I was in the beginning stages. So that's definitely something that I've been embedding in my character a lot more lately these past 2 years. So it's been progression for sure.
Yeah, it's the journey of a trader is one where it's self-reflective.
Yeah.
It's really just building yourself up, making a better version of yourself, making a better man at the end of the day. And yeah, for me, it's a big difference. I talk to obviously a lot of people and talking to like traders who've gotten paid out certain amounts of money versus traders who have not made any money or like haven't passed challenges or whatever. There's just a huge gap in terms of like who they are and what they believe in and what they've been through and stuff like that. Like, what's like would be like a tip for a beginning trader out there, right? That's kind of struggling right now with the challenges and stuff. How can they break through?
Yeah, man. And that's a good question. I feel like everybody will eventually have their breakthrough. Just knowing that your time is going to come, you gotta trust it. You gotta trust yourself, trust what you got yourself into at the end of the day and stick to it. I've been a victim of like starting a lot of shit and like not finishing and, like just giving up. But I can honestly say like this is one of the first things where I've seen it through. Like I stayed committed. I stayed down like through all the ills, man. Like like I'm sure because you've been through it yourself.
Yeah.
So like
a lot of L's,
man. And it's a crazy process to say the least. But like just knowing that your day is gonna come and like you're gonna have that breakout situation where it's like, okay, I have a withdrawal where I can actually start to stack my capital and be smarter about how I move about trading and like how I move about managing your payouts and whatnot. So that's probably the best advice I get is just knowing that eventually it's going to work out. I mean, it sounds cliche at the end of the day, but you just got to have faith, bro.
I think that's an amazing answer, to be honest. Having faith in what you're doing, ultimately that's all you need.
Yeah.
Faith and discipline and be relentless. You'll get there eventually. That's like the secret sauce that people miss out on, or the secret tip is they're like, oh, I'm just searching for this or I'm just searching for that. But it's really just you working for long periods of time intently in a smart manner and slowly learning, gaining experience, and then just being around long enough where you have that breakthrough for yourself. And for some people, that happens within a year. For other people, that happens within 10 years, right? It's just like different for everyone, different for every circumstance, like every environment that these people are in. But for me, I feel like that's just a great tip for people is just be persistent, have faith. Like at the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to make a dollar.
Never.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, what are you in it for at that point if you're not trusting yourself,
Yep. Yeah, like for me, it's just always been about the self-belief because I think the biggest L's that you're going to take, or not the biggest L's, but like one of the biggest obstacles is going to be all the people around you telling you to like not do this and not do that. And like, why you're
wasting your money.
And then, they're going to see your failure and like announce it and like, make it worse than it really is. So with dropping out, did you have a lot of that backlash from your parents, or did you have like a lot of support from your parents?
I had support from, it was kind of a split thing, honestly. I had support from my dad. He pretty much always told me like, look, there's like a million ways to get money out here, man. Like you don't have to work a 9 to 5. You can have multiple streams of income. You could be a hustler, you could actually get out here and grind and, not have to be a robot essentially out here working under somebody else's time constraints where you can't really experience and enjoy the fruits of life. You know, you want the labor you put in, you want that to be resulted in the outcome of like what you see yourself doing. You want yourself to be in a better position at the end of the day, but not breaking your back at the same time, you know?
He was speaking some facts.
Yeah, he was
telling me to skip some levels.
He was putting game in my ear, bro. And I had a lot of family that, you know, wanted to see me go through the college phase. Mm-hmm. And ultimately I wanted to experience it too. Like, who doesn't want to experience college? It is an experience at the end of the day.
Yep.
But like, I quickly realized, bro, like, especially after my second year, like I kind of forced my third year of school. And then after that, I was like, yeah, this just isn't for me, bro. Like, I can't see myself really working for anybody else. I would rather put pressure on myself, because at the end of the day, like, I have nobody to blame. It's only me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm working for somebody else, I can get mad at them because they want me to come in and work at this time, or I can get upset at them because I can't call off or I can't go do something I want to do.
Well, it's because they're in control of you.
Exactly, bro. So you're basically like, I wouldn't say a puppet, but like, you're, like you say, you're being controlled.
That's your position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so and it's nothing wrong with that either. Like, I still do it on the side, as you guys see. Like, I'm still part-time, but the ultimate goal for me personally is just to have that financial freedom and just enjoy life, man. Really experience it to the fullest.